Hello everyone, thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. My name is David. This is my question and answer video where I'm answering everyone's questions from the last Q&A video. Any questions you have today, please go down in the comment section and ask, and I will answer them in the next Q&A video. So let's get started. Something I'm always asking you guys that I just think is pretty cool. If you want to ask me a question, it'd be nice to just kind of know where you're from. State, country, hemisphere, something like that, alright guys? I think it'd be cool. And Roxy Bolt, did your ex ever say sorry to you? Yes, she did. I know that some of you guys, your ex never said the word sorry. Mine did. Mine had no problem saying sorry, 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 sorry. God. Like that. Yeah. Just not genuine. Watch my video, The Apology. It's a good one, I think, and I talk a little bit about it. Another question Roxy has, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Pisces and I am a Gemini. Yeah, crazy fucking Gemini. I know. Another question Roxy has, why do narcissists have kids when they don't give two shits? Watch my video, The Narcissist Parent. They want to be the parent. They grow up wanting to be the parent, wanting to be in control of the family unit. They have kids that they can abuse that can never leave them. Kim Gray, how long did it take you to recover? I feel good, and then all of a sudden, not. Yes, those were trigger memories, and you know, that's normal. It's kind of a rhythm, goes up and down. You have really good days, and all of a sudden a bad day. Those go away in time, I promise. How long did it take me to recover? I've talked about this many times. Basically, I didn't know about this information, so I went 4 years. 4 long years not talking to anybody, not knowing what this was, not knowing it was not me. I thought it was all me. I thought, you know, something was wrong with me. I drank and I isolated. I started dating. I was a workaholic. I tried everything. What really helped is the time, the 4 years that went by, but then once I found this information out, it was within that year, man, I was healed. So like 5 years. But it was the information that really helped me. It helped me process stuff. It helped me talk. It helped me realize it wasn't my fault. To really know what it was and to go from there. You know, I hope that helped, Kim. Thanks. Stephanie Cyphers, my ex-narc seemed to encourage me to do better and future faked. Why? Stephanie, I know that's a common, it's in the stage of love bombing. And love bombing isn't always in the beginning. My ex love bombed me throughout almost the entire 10-year relationship. They will do these things, and it's kind of like context. Think about how he's saying it. He encouraged me to do better. Well, maybe that means because he thinks you're doing so shitty, right? So he's looking down on you, thinks you're doing better, thinks you're so bad, and that, you know, maybe you need him. Maybe he feels better by encouraging you, because everything they do is about them. So he feels better by encouraging you. He feels like he's such a good person doing the right thing. That also puts him above you. That's my opinion. Anna, I've been narc-free 18 months. I'm still isolating. Don't think I ever want to date again. Seems less stressful to be alone. Should I be concerned? Well, and just know that this is absolutely a normal reaction. We all want to isolate, usually at first. 18 months and being away from him, 16 months of isolation. Yeah, it's too long, Anna. It's too long. And concern, well, you just got to go out there and push yourself. All these feelings you have of like self-confidence being down and stuff like that, and being afraid of people and thinking you're never going to love again and stuff like that, those get better when you socialize, doing what you're afraid of doing. So you have to push yourself at some point, Anna. Get out there, socialize. Okay? Go out with some friends you trust, meet some people. Eventually, just try and just date casually. Just date, you know, stuff like that again. But it all is at your speed, you know? But try and push yourself. A concern, I guess, but just push yourself. Get out there, socialize. You're going to feel better. You make yourself do it, you will eventually feel better. I promise you. Your hormones will rise, oxytocin, stuff like that. You'll begin to trust people again. Carl Marr, what do narcs feel when they see you cry? Well, they have no empathy, so they feel nothing when they see anyone cry. But if they see you cry because of something they did, then they get feelings, you know, they like it. I mean, in a sense, they get total validation. They feel like they're in control. They feel like they're better than you. Okay? Samuel Gergen, can you please talk about relationships between narc mom and daughter? Samuel, go check out my video, The Narcissist Parent. I made a couple other ones. I'll put some up here for you. The narc mom and daughter. Well, you know, the relationship is much different depending on what the daughter turned out to be. So the daughter turned out to be a narcissist. The narcissist usually stays around with the mother, takes the abuse, comes and goes, stuff like that. A healthy one hopefully finds some kind of boundaries and stays away from them. The parent has children and believes that they're an extension of them. They have the high bar, and when that child can't succeed and meet those requirements of what they believe that they want that child to be because they believe that child is them, a representation of them, then the devaluation starts, the abuse starts. That's typical. Not always. Mike Jones, Toronto, Canada. My ex got discarded by a love interest. He began stalking and created fake Facebook page with her pics, her photos. That's odd. Very odd. I mean, these people are disordered. You know, they do weird shit. They have attachment problems. You know, they feel like they've been, you know, they get injured when you don't talk to them and you leave them alone, you discard them when you're dating somebody else. They just do weird shit. I don't know how to make sense of that. It's hard enough to understand why they do anything. Michael PA 1023. Can you please answer why are narcissists always workaholics and always on the go? Well, they're not always workaholics, obviously. I know many narcissists that are lazy as fuck and can't keep a job and just sponge off other people. That's a typical narcissist. But yes, some are workaholics and always on the go. They're never content. They're never happy. You know, they are limited range of emotions. You know, these people were usually abused. Workaholic is another form of dealing with their shame. Always going, never stopping, running away from who they think they are, who they are afraid that they might be. And always bored, you know. But, I mean, that's just some, not all. Chris Saint, do all narcissists sleep 5 hours a night and start arguments late at night? Well, no, not all sleep 5 hours a night. Mine was a lazy piece of shit and slept all the time, day and night. But they love starting those arguments late at night, man, don't they? They love starting arguments late at night, and it's totally that sleep deprivation, which I talked about in the last video. And they do that big time, man. Fuck, mine would start fights with me late at night on work nights so I wouldn't get enough sleep. I know she did it on purpose. She'd love it. She'd love it. You do everything you can to just stop fighting so you can go to bed, and they just don't let up. And you're sitting there going, what is the purpose of this? Well, the purpose is to keep you awake. It's almost like they're jealous of sleep, you know. Kim West, how to deal with ex-narc during divorce that acts like he hates you? Well, you don't. You don't deal with him. If you can, you deal with him through a lawyer. You don't answer anything. If you have to deal with them, like face-to-face, phone calls, anything like that, it's just absolutely no emotion. None. Gray rock. That's what they call it. You don't do anything. You don't say anything. You don't react to anything they do. You understand what you want to get out of it, and you try and get that out of it. Try and get that out of him, what you want. And you're going to have to deal with a lot of bullshit. You know, they'll pull a lot of bullshit. They'll not turn in stuff they have to turn into the lawyers. They'll not cooperate. They'll be late. They'll do all this bullshit, and you just don't react to it. Just get through the divorce process, Kim. Okay? Also, Kim wants to know, will narcissists discard long-term supply just out of boredom? Seems like they do that in a short-term relationship. The long-term discards usually have to be with fireworks on a holiday, while you're in surgery, something pretty major. Also, do narcissists self-sabotage? Of course they do. Of course they self-sabotage. They have tons of shame. right? So what do you do if you don't deal with that shame? You have addictions, drug addicts, alcoholics, workaholics we're just talking about. They can't have functional relationships or jobs, so they sabotage it. I mean, they get caught stealing on the job and they get fired. They cheat on in their relationships and they lose the person they care about, or they just walk out on them. Yeah, they self-sabotage. Nad, and I'm going to say this because I cannot say your last name. Getdikchinikan. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. It's Nad, N-A-D-D. My ex-narcissist said he wanted to come back to me. Then he told me about his new girlfriend and insulted me and was so mean. Why does he do this? And does he ever come back? Let's hope he doesn't ever come back, because you don't want him back, right? Because he's mean to you, he insults you, he devalues you, and now he's with somebody else. And he tells you he wants to be with you when he's really with somebody else. That's abuse. That's emotional abuse. He's abusing you. He's traumatizing you. And the only reason that he came back to you to tell you he wants to be with you is not because he wants to be with you. He came back and told you he wants to be with you so that you go, oh yeah, good, good, just so he could say, no, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, I have a girlfriend, new girlfriend now, I hate you, you're gross, you're ugly, you smell, you're nasty. He did that on purpose, so you get really up high and then get really down. So you just crash. Isn't that nice of him? Cut him off, make the choice to fucking be done with him, discard him, and block him from everything. Screw him, you don't want him in your life, he's going to keep doing this to you, he'll never stop, and no, he'll never come back and he'll never be the person you want him to be. Kim Gray, what are your thoughts on alcoholic, drug addict, narcs? I just got done saying it. I hope you got that, Kim. They have lots of shame. And, you know, also, think about somebody that really doesn't have goals, aspirations. Someone that always loses jobs and relationships is depressing. So they're hiding a lot of shame. They are probably somewhat depressed. They're bored. They don't experience joy and happiness really that much. So, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Mel Will. After the emotional trauma, I still can't trust a man. Will I ever truly love again? That's up to you. Totally. You can isolate and sit in your house and hate everybody and choose to never trust anyone again. And if you don't talk to people and you don't interact with people, then you probably never will trust somebody again. But if you want to go out and you want to interact with people and socialize and touch people and look them in the eyes and say, I love you, eventually you'll mean it. I promise. It actually is it's a chemical process in your brain that will allow you to trust people again, that will allow you to love people. So you have to go out and do that. Socialize people. Get out. Mingle. All right? Come on. You have to get out of that house. You have to get out of that room. You have to push yourself, guys, eventually. Do it at your own speed. Deal with the stress. You know, don't stress yourself out too much. Do it when you're ready, but at some point you need to. You'll be happier. Don't worry. Joan Bazchek. My ex placed urine on my walls, urine on my clothes, feces on my clothes, urine on my stuff. She'd go to work and she'd smell it later. Why? What's my insight? Well, I don't know. I've actually heard this stuff before. I've heard of people sabotaging people's homes and putting shit and piss all over and food. She also said he would hide food in drawers, and when she would find it because it smelled, he'd say, oh, that's what you get. You shouldn't be looking there. Stuff like that. Just fuck, man. What a piece of shit that is, huh? Joan, I mean, this guy sounds like a total sociopath. And I would get the hell. I hope you're away. I hope you're away, Joan. I hope you don't talk to this person anymore. I hope they're out of your life, you know, because this person seems scary. And she also said he threatened her life. Take those threats seriously. Sorry, Joan. Venus Allegra Yurkovich from New Zealand. Hi, Venus. I just want to feel normal again. My body hurts. I'm on high narc alert. She's been isolating. Just what I was saying, Venus. You got to get out there and socialize. When you guys go out there and you touch people and you look people in the eye and you talk and you say, I love you and stuff like that, Your endorphins are released, your oxytocin rises, your stress chemicals go down. It feels great. If you keep doing that, you'll always feel great. Period. If you sit in isolation and you don't talk to anyone, then your stress chemicals go up, your oxytocin levels go down, you don't trust anybody, you don't think you can ever love anyone ever again, and you're stressed the fuck out and depressed and scared. That's the other thing it does. Scare, your fear. Oxytocin. Go out and socialize. Okay, guys? Channel 316. I've read that narcs have a revolving door system of friends and unclear past. Why? Check out my video, The Narcissist Friend, and you will see. I talk about how they definitely go in and out. They have friends that go in and out of their lives. They go in and out of friends' lives. And that's basically the only way they'll keep a friend long term. Because they will fucking poop on them, right? And then they take off. They aren't going to say sorry. And they aren't going to lose the friend. So they just wait till the friend feels better. They wait till the friend's over it. They wait until they come back to the friend. The friend doesn't say anything about it. And they go on from there. And I know you guys all know what I'm talking about because I've done it. I'm sure you guys have done it. Had fucking friends that poop on you. And you don't talk to them for a while. And by the time they come back, you hardly even really remember it. You kind of forgot. You kind of don't want to bring it up. You kind of don't want to deal with it. You aren't really pissed anymore. But it's bullshit. Fuck that shit. When they poop on you the first time, you tell them to go fuck themselves and you never want to talk to them again. That's how you deal with that. And then when they call you or message you again, you say, oh, you don't fucking remember me saying I never talked to you again? Oh, you don't respect that? Well, go fuck yourself. That's how you deal with it. Darnell Jones, how do you feel about MGTOW? M-G-T-O-W. It's a men's group. They're pretty anti-women. They accuse women of cheating all the time, being psychotic, crazy, untrustworthy, stuff like that. And, you know, honestly, man, Darnell, I think you think the same way, too. You're just curious how I feel. Basically, why group everyone together? Doesn't work. And you're going to hate, what is it, 52% of the population? You know, okay. It doesn't work. I know beautiful, inside beautiful women. They don't cheat. They don't lie. They're the fucking best people in the world that I know. I love one very much. They don't do any good. They just don't do any fucking good. And you're not going to get many people's attention except men that hate women to listen to it. So the support they get is from men that hate women. So where is that going to go? I don't know. Where does it serve me? Not in any way. Does it serve anybody else? Well, people that hate women, yes. Sounds like a hate group to me. Lisa Driver, will a narc relationship last longer because the narcissist is busy and doesn't live together? Yeah, I think so. I think it could. You know, it's kind of like that friendship. It's kind of like that friendship relationship where they can kind of come in and out. They can keep the mask on better. They can, you know, have their own life. They can cheat easier, stuff like that. I think it could last longer that way. But also then again, I mean, you really get someone that really, they can torture someone and really break them down. They might be able to keep them in their house forever. Lisa Driver already said that. Nick Myers, does the narcissist mean what they say? Could I really be a mistake and our 12-year-old boy an accident? That's fucking horrible, Nick, that she says that. That's horrible that she says your boy's an accident. She's a piece of shit. And do whatever you can to keep her out of you and your boy's life. Okay? And that's not something you want your boy to hear until he's 18. You can tell him what she said. But they never mean what they say. Every fucking thing they say is a lie. If their lips are moving, they're lying. Even if they tell the truth, it's to manipulate you. Don't fucking pay attention to those words, man. Don't pay attention to those words. Do some therapy, bro. Talk to people, Nick. Start talking about all the piece of shit things she did to you. How bad of a mother she is. It has nothing to do with your boy or you. Okay? She decided to have your child. She made that commitment. If she feels she made an accident, you know, that's her tough shit and she shouldn't tell you or her son. And honestly, everything she fucking does is an accident. She's a fucking accident. She's the fucking mistake. You made a mistake dating her, so don't do it again. Okay? Silver Rain. Can stalking the narcissist be beneficial to know the truth? Honestly, I remember I've done that before. Because the thing is I know what you're asking, is when you guys split up where there's like a, you know you're not split up. It's a fucking silent treatment, right? And you think they've cheated on you before, and you think they're going to cheat on you while the silent treatment's going on, and you think you're going to get back together or they're going to come back, right? So you've got to know when they come back if they cheated on you, because they won't tell you the truth. This is all bullshit. Is it beneficial? No. It feels like shit. And if you think someone's cheating on you, you need to leave them. If you want to give them an opportunity to explain or tell them how you feel and see how they react. But man, all this is horrible, horrible, horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not beneficial. I know knowing the truth is beneficial, but doing that is not. It doesn't help. It's degrading, isn't it? Give him up. He's a piece of shit. No one should make you feel that way. You're better than that. Learn, grow, sing. Do they really believe their projection? So when they accuse you of cheating, lying, all this other shit, do they believe it? I think that some do, that some of it that they say they believe and some of it they don't. You know, I've talked about this before, but thieves think people are stealing. Liars think everyone's lying. Cheaters think that you're cheating on them. Okay, that's natural. So part of their projection, you're cheating on me, aren't you? Oh, that's a lie. You're lying. You know, part of that is they're paranoid. You know what I mean? They're skeptical about everything because they're a piece of shit. So they think other people's shit. I don't think people are stealing and lying and cheating on me all the time. I don't think about it. I don't think that they are. I just assume people are honest first. I mean, I'm learning now. You know, I'm careful. But generally, people are honest. Right? And the other part is no, they don't believe their projection. They're doing it on purpose to fuck with you. So I'm cheating, so I'm going to say you're cheating. I just stole something, so I'm going to put you on the defense and say you stole something. It makes you defend yourself. It takes the attention off of them. Chris Saint, are discards personal to each victim? I reworded it a little different, Chris, but I think, you know, they're always going to discard, man. They're always going to leave that fucking relationship and walk out and not tell you anything. So in that sense, it's the same, but I do think there is definitely a part of it being individualized. And they're going to do it in a way that hurts that individual the most. Yes, I truly believe that, Chris, because, I mean, like I've said before, you go into surgery and they leave you. They wait till New Year's. They wait till Christmas. And they might wait till a holiday that means the most to you. I mean, what's the point of waiting till Christmas if you hate Christmas already? You know what I mean? If you love Christmas, wait till Christmas. Carolina Rose, my ex-narcissist friend always mailed cards and gifts late. Why? Because they're pieces of shit and they're always late. You'd be surprised they ever gave you a gift and a card. That's what surprises me. Late, of course. SM, she's letting us know, has everyone heard about the Stella Martinez in Las Vegas case? Horrible case. Thanks for bringing it up, SM. I'm going to show a picture of the murderer after this at the end. This is the last question. Stella Martinez lived in Las Vegas and basically documented her whole relationship with her sociopathic boyfriend on Facebook and listed everything that he did all the time and basically predicted her own death and said, he's going to kill me, he's going to kill me, he's going to kill me forever. Finally, he killed her. So this is the chance you guys are taking by messing around with these people and not getting out of their lives forever, for good, okay? So look it up if you guys are interested. It's a really sad case. She's a pretty girl. This guy is a fucking sociopath. Straight up. One photo is all you need. You'll see it. Okay, I'll show it here in a second. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Okay, any questions you have, like I said, go down below. Ask me. I'll try to answer it, try to help you with anything. Okay, any personal questions, anything you guys have. I'll answer it in the next Q&A video, okay? Please, if you like the video, like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Ask me questions, okay? Share this video with someone you think that might help. And thank you very much. And always, always love yourself first before anybody else, okay? Also, I have one more thing to ask. Somebody wants to interview my girlfriend. And she agreed, and the person interviewing was wondering if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask my girlfriend. It could be about her, about me, anything, okay? If that's interesting to you, go ahead and ask, and it'll be in an interview coming up soon, and I'll air that video, okay? Audio. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.